In the last section, we ran through the entire flow of making a change to our application and then redeploying it. We merged the pull request on GitHub. That triggered a change on Travis CI, which redeployed our application, and that automatically updated Elastic Beanstalk. So now if I go back to my URL right here, I'll see I was changed on the feature branch. And that's pretty much it. So that's a pretty rock solid development workflow that you can use in your own team of engineers or even by yourself if you want to have your own kind of personal review process. Now, one quick thing I want to mention here, and this is a diagram that we had looked at a while ago, we did not really have to use Docker for any of the stuff that we just went through. The entire process of hooking up Travis CI, of running our tests, of deploying with Elastic Beanstalk, Docker was just not required, and we could have done all this by making use of shell scripts and whatnot, and we could have just completely ignored Docker. The difference here, and the reason that we used Docker, was that it significantly made setting up all this stuff a lot easier. If you really think about it, once we got our Docker file put together, so this right here, once we got that put together, the only kind of piece of complexity that there was during the development process, deployment process, was the travis.yaml file. And the vast majority of all this stuff was just understanding that, hey, we need to first build the image and then execute this command right here to run the tests. That was pretty much it. Just about everything that we just could put together could be reused with any other type of valid Docker container. So we could probably sub in a Rails application with all the same infrastructure, and the only difference would be probably how we run the tests right here. That would basically be it. So that's the benefit to using Docker. You set up this pipeline one time, and then you can make small changes over time, but you probably don't have to re-architect your entire deployment pipeline if you decide to change some of your infrastructure or your actual project composition at some point in the future. So I hope this is pretty enjoyable, but we're not quite done yet. So let's take a quick break right here and continue in the next section.